Emergency ISF Validation, Navigating Restricted Trade. Welcome back to our video series on customs brokerage and international trade. In today's episode, we will be discussing the crucial topic of emergency ISF validation for restricted trade. Before we dive into the details, let's quickly recap what ISF stands for. ISF, or Importer Security Filing, is a requirement by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, that requires importers or their agents to submit specific information about cargo before it is loaded onto a vessel bound for the United States. The purpose of ISF is to enhance supply chain security and enable CBP to assess potential risks associated with imported goods. So, what happens if there is an emergency situation or immediate need to validate an ISF for restricted trade? In such cases, importers may need to expedite the process to avoid any delays or penalties. This is where emergency ISF validation comes into play. Emergency ISF validation allows importers or their agents to submit an ISF after the vessel has sailed but before the cargo arrives in the United States. This provision is meant to address unforeseen circumstances that may arise, such as last-minute changes in cargo or urgent shipping requirements. To request an emergency ISF validation, importers or their agents must provide relevant information to CBP, including the reason for the emergency validation and any supporting documentation, such as shipping or commercial invoices. Once the request is submitted, CBP will assess its validity and may grant approval for the emergency validation. However, it's essential to note that this provision is only granted in exceptional circumstances and is subject to CBP's discretion. Importers must ensure that they maintain complete and accurate records of their emergency ISF validations, including any changes or updates made to the original filing. These records must be available for inspection by CBP upon request. It's crucial to understand that emergency ISF validation is not a substitute for proper compliance with the ISF requirements. Importers should always strive to submit their ISF accurately and on time to avoid any potential issues. To summarize, emergency ISF validation allows importers or their agents to submit an ISF after the vessel has sailed but before the cargo arrives in the United States in cases of restricted trade. However, this provision should be used sparingly and only in situations that truly require emergency validation. Thank you for watching today's episode on emergency ISF validation for restricted trade. We hope you found this information helpful and informative. Be sure to stay tuned for more videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to never miss an update. We look forward to bringing you more valuable content soon. Thank you and see you in the next video.